In this video, we're going to look at esters, their structure, and how to name them. The general structure of an ester is shown below. You'll notice it has the groups R1 and R2. So this R1 group can be either an alkyl group, so a carbon-based chain, or it can be a hydrogen. This group in the middle here that I'm highlighting in green, this is our ester linkage. So you're looking for this linkage to identify an ester. And this last group, R2, this is going to be an alkyl group. It cannot be a hydrogen. Okay, next we're going to look at naming an ester. So I've drawn an ester here. An ester name has two parts. So we're going to start with the first part, which is this highlighted yellow section. Not the prettiest highlighting job, this yellow section over here. When we're naming an ester, we always start at number 1 next to the ester linkage. So the carbon next to this ester linkage is always carbon 1. And we want to find the longest continuous chain starting at that carbon. So we have 2 and 3. You'll notice we have two groups. We have a methyl at carbon 1, and we have a methyl at carbon 2. This yellow highlighted section is going to be the first part of our name. And so we're going to name this 1,2-dimethyl. So same as we would a normal alkyl group. And it's 3 carbons long, so it's going to be prop, but we're going to change the ending of that name to YL. So it will be propyl. Okay, that's our first half of the name. The second half of the name is going to be the other half of this molecule, which I'm going to highlight in blue now. So this half of the molecule is the second half of our name. We start numbering at the carbon that's part of the carbonyl. And we want the longest continuous chain going away from that carbon. So we have a 4-carbon chain. We have an ethyl group at carbon 2 and a methyl group at carbon 3. We're going to put a space between the first and second parts of our name. So after the word propyl, there's going to be a space, and then we'll have, in alphabetical order, 2-ethyl, 3-methyl, bute, because 4 carbons, so butane, and then we are going to change the ending to O8. So in an ester name, the first half of the name ends in -il, the second half ends in O8. And we have a space between the two names.